By the end of this video, you will know the post-earnings drift setup, the specific entry rule, stop placement, and target that captures the 3 to 5 day move after a big earnings report without risking a single dollar overnight. Most videos give you theory. This one gives you if-then rules, entry, stop, and target. Here is the data. Research on earnings reactions shows that stocks that beat estimates and raise guidance move higher in the following 5 sessions over 70% of the time. The combination of both catalysts is the highest probability post-earnings setup, based on daily chart analysis of S&P 500 components from 2014 to 2024. Look at today's live chart. I am going to show you exactly what post-earnings price action looks like and where the entry would be. Holding a stock through earnings is not trading, it is gambling. You are making a binary bet on whether a complex financial report will beat Wall Street's estimate by enough to satisfy investor expectations. You can be right on direction and still lose 15% overnight because the stock sold the news after a good report. Professional traders do not hold through earnings. They trade the setup before the report and the momentum trade after, but only after the binary risk has resolved. Here is the exact framework. Step 1. If earnings are tonight, close or reduce your position before the close. The binary risk of an overnight gap is not a trade, it is a coin flip. The edge comes after the report. Step 2. If the earnings reaction is a gap up of 5% or more on above average volume, mark the earnings day high and low. These are your key levels for the next 3 to 5 sessions. Step 3. If price holds above the earnings day open on day 2 and volume remains elevated, enter long. Stop below the earnings day low. This is the post-earnings drift entry. Step 4. If the stock gaps up but then closes back below the earnings day open on day 2, skip the trade. The reaction failed. There is no drift trade without follow-through on day 2. Screenshot those, that is your complete checklist before every trade. The post-earnings drift is one of the most studied anomalies in finance. Academic research shows that stocks with large positive earnings surprises continue to drift higher for 30 to 60 days following the announcement. Post-earnings announcement drift, or PEAD. Large institutional buyers cannot absorb their entire desired position in a single session. They continue to accumulate over the following weeks, creating sustained buying pressure that lifts the stock well beyond the initial gap day. I am going to show you the earnings setup on one of today's most active names. You will see exactly how to apply this framework to a live situation. Meta is down 3.8% today. Check whether this name has an upcoming earnings date. If it does, the setup I just described applies directly. Calculate the expected move from options pricing and size accordingly. Here is today's live chart. Every level you see labeled entry, stop, target is mapped to real price structure. Follow along. NVDA reported blowout earnings in May 2023, gapping up 24% overnight. Retail traders who chased the open the next morning got shaken out on the 3-day consolidation. Traders who waited for the post-earnings consolidation breakout, the day price closed above the first week's high on rising volume, entered the continuation trade that ran NVIDIA from 300 to over 500 over the next 3 months. Never hold through earnings. Trade the drift before and the continuation after. The overnight report is not your trade. Check the earnings calendar for the next 2 weeks right now. Identify the 2 stocks with the strongest charts and set alerts for the post-earnings consolidation breakout level. Have you ever held through earnings and gotten destroyed? Tell me the stock and what happened in the comments. We post the pre-earnings drift setups and post-earnings continuation plays in Discord every week ahead of the earnings calendar. Link in the description. If this gave you one edge today, hit like, it helps other traders find this. The full series is in the description. Every video builds on the last. Trade smart, trade disciplined,